Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. And for once, it looks like I actually see myself. Oh, I hit a button and okay, it's back. Like the lighting looks fine without me having to play with it. Amazing. Never before heard of. Okay. That is not what I expected to see when I open this. I'm okay though. I'm going to leave it just as is. It looks fine. Anyway, how is everyone doing? Hope we're all doing all right. Looks like I'm currently here more or less alone, unless there are some of you lurking, which I know some of you do, so totally okay, totally fine. Welcome, though. I'm very excited to pick up. Defense training. Okay, right. I remember you mentioning you were going to be doing that. So, no worries. Weirdly enough, you're not listed in the chat. Oh, but there's always a little bit of weird lag here. I don't know. I don't pay too close attention to it. Let me pull this closer so I can actually speak into the mic. Yeah, can't say that I have many updates on my own self here at this point. I just ate a bowl of icing. Um, so I'm having a time. I'm going to have a time, let's put it that way. I'm gonna have a real my stomach's gonna have a fun night. Ugh. Why did I eat a bowl of ice cream? Because it was there. Is that a good reason? No. No, it's not. No, do not recommend. Do not recommend. But yeah, I don't have any big things since last time. Last time, it's just been busy work, busy. Lots of things happening and trying to get it all done in time. It's stressful, but we're getting there. Tomorrow's a work from home day, which means I get a little less uh, of being, I don't want to say bothered because that's not it, but like being pulled away from work that I'm doing on my computer that I could do at home, but I'm doing in the office because that's where I'm meant to be that day to do things that other people need me to do. So like today, I had a class to teach, I had a couple meetings to do, and if I had had more time to myself, I would have gotten a lot more done, I think. Or at least that happened more on Wednesday, to be honest. All right. This is a little tough because I have a screen open already. Kinda need. Let's see if Twitch dashboard will work on my phone or not. You just okay. How many times do I have to log in? Can I not control it from here? I'm live, so you should be able to show me my. Maybe I just go to Twitch itself. Do I have the app installed? I do not. That's what I thought. Show me my own thing. Okay, got it. So now I can kind of keep an eye on that here. I have another thing that I'm watching over here because I have to kind of keep an eye on it. And snowfall. Saturday morning? Oh. Is this going to be a bad weekend? I didn't realize there was going to be snow this weekend. There we go. I didn't want to hit the archive button, but quickly take a look at the forecast. 1 to 3 inches on Friday night, 3 to 5 on Saturday. Okay. So that's what we need right now. More snow. Cool. All right. Cool. 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 Let's go back to the stream here so I can follow along with y'all. Okay. I didn't want to hit that button. Doing the DLC. Lemurian Phoenix. Now this looks like our friend the professor and a younger self. So let's see what happens. Prepare for the strange saga of the Lemurian Phoenix, in which ancient prophecies, divine revelations, and royal decrees shape history. Give me a second, I'm just going to quickly swap this around to see if this is less annoying. And it is. Royal blood. Celebrations turn sour at Tikor Palace. I'll say we've been to Lemuria before, but... Goodbye, goodbye. Off we go, driver. Polka dots. The old fart edited out all the best turns of praise and replaced them with played-out cliches. My section's going to sound so pathetic. When I'm queen, I'll give the public something to tune in for. Alright. Give it a rest, sis. You have much of a chance of wearing that crown as the sun does of rising in the west. I'm next. Get over it. Well, well. Look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Good riddance, then. More grub for many. Cordially invited to attend the King's renowned summer solstice celebration at Tikor Palace. Festivities will run for 24 hours, commencing 4 p.m. on Saturday, with traditional dancing in the ballroom at both sunset and sunrise, and refreshments on the balcony throughout. Naturally, His Majesty will be occupied in meetings with his various advisors, fine-tuning and recording the sections of his speech they have each written ahead of the national radio broadcast. However, his 2 charming children will be available to represent the family. Sincerely, Tikor Palace. Okay. Manzek. Is that him? Lauren Manzek. The balcony is out here. Okay. Please be patient. I'm only following the orders His Majesty gave me. When his last meeting ended, he clearly stated that he will tell us when he's ready, and I'm not to disturb him until then. Eva High Guardian Justice Minister, Intelligence Director Zarek, First Sentinel, Propaganda Chief. Okay. Becca, really? Now it's well and past my meeting time. Why can't you just let me in? Ooh. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what just happened with my headphones, but they just freaked the fuck out. Happy summer solstice. Hope you enjoy this fine champagne. Back, look here. You go to the outer gates. From there, she will take you through security into the waiting hall. His Majesty's ready for you. He will call Mrs. Shabak to let you into the cabinet. His Majesty finished you, he will call out for Mr. Shabak to let you out. Escort you either off the palace grounds if you're not attending the celebration, or back to the ballroom balcony if you are. Place gift here. Interesting. Master's probably spent more money reframing those paintings of his vanity and his predecessors than I'll earn all year. Guard cabinet door through solstice celebrations. No one to enter or leave unless ushered by Mrs. S. If you must leave your post for a bathroom break, ensure one of the other guards covers for you. Keep close eye on visitors waiting in the hall. Oh, fuck. Well, he's dead. Locked from the inside. King Orant Manzek. So he's dead. He's been killed. Obviously, this is a murder investigation now. Vanto Menzek. Section I prepared for useless speech. The Daily Marines shy away from bold decisions. We are finished as society. That's why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Until I tell you I am ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it. That sounds interesting. Well, that looks like a murder weapon. He's not breathing. No shit. Tea and crumpets. Oh, hello. Lemurian seal. It's a disc, as we know. Bottle of wine. Vase. Ornamental frog. Ornamental egg. Statuette. Vase of flowers. More flowers. Unlocked trapdoor. Interesting. Oh, that's everyone. Okay. Prince Zarek and Princess Prince Zarek and Liva. Do we know what time it is? His name is Many. Okay. I saw. Unless that's supposed to. No, that's not him. Is there not like a better? This is Mrs. S, whoever that is. Hold on. Shabak. Okay. This guy has a name. Tristan Zeldorf. Tristan Zeldorf, sorry. Tristan Zeldorf. Again, I don't see a clock anywhere, so I'm not entirely sure. Okay, their evening, midnight, and morning meetings started at 4 p.m., so I'm assuming this is the propaganda chief that's out there. But who is this, then? Well past my meeting time. Outside visitor. Hmm. What just happened here? Okay. Sorry. Had a problem. I'm trying to figure out how I figure out the names here. Who each one of these advisors are. The guards have these polka dot things. So what are the... So if these are the gifts that he was given consecutively, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 gifts. Interesting. 8 gifts. But one of them is a bottle of wine, and this guy had a bottle of wine. So maybe he's not on the schedule. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I have to do something really quick here. Just quickly pull this up. Hope that it doesn't crash anything. Just need to grab this. Close. Come on. And I'm good. Okay. We're back. We're back. All right. And that's what crashes it. I don't understand why this crashes. It's so weird. All right. Well, we'll bring it back up. Stupid thing. Hopefully pick up where we left off and not lose any progress, or... Okay, good. I mean, there's only a couple possibilities for the 3 of them. There's the High Guardian, the Justice Minister, and the First Sentinel. Oh no, and the Propaganda Chief, and the Intelligence Director. Fuck. Okay. Labop. Many Labop. We have a name. Manzek is the last name of the royal family. Just need to figure out which. Lauren, Buttrey, Vanto, and Orant. His vanity and his predecessors that I'll earn all year. Oh, and her first name is Becca. Okay. Dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. The Daily Marines shy away from bold decisions we're finished as society. That's why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Until I tell you I am ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it. Struggle for unity. You must all embrace it. It's hard not to see that as the propaganda chief. So it's not that. What's happening? Why did you get turned off? Restart this because it's a shitty thing. Oh, I wonder if this is the Justice Minister and this is the High Guardian is out there. If the sun is setting, not rising. Princess Leva already did hers. She said he got rid of all my sections. So I think I have my timeline wrong. Okay. It is pretty good music though, not gonna lie. So the guy on the polka dot is the High Guardian. And this is the Justice Minister. Except it's not working. Oops. No, it must be right. Then he's the first sentinel, this is the propaganda chief. How did I... But I put, like... intelligence director for some reason. Yeah, there we go. First sentinel. There we go, okay. As first sentinel recorded his speech. Oh no, sorry. As Lutri Manzek recorded his speech, first sentinel killed him with a dagger. From a what? The statuette. Afterwards, the killer moved the body? Must be, yeah. To escape. First sentinel opened the trap door and trapdoor and what? What if that's actually Prince Zarek who did the killing? And the first sentinel... Afterwards, the killer moved the body to escape. Zarek opened the trapdoor and then nope. Okay. I'm off. on this tape has been taped and edited. Do not disturb me. Do not disturb him. Tell us when he's ready. I am ready. Until I tell you I am ready, do not disturb me. That's probably what ended up happening. So no, it was the first Sentinel. Limit the dagger, situate as a killer, move the body to escape the first Sentinel. Unlocked, no. Edited the tape and played it for Becca Shabak. The trapdoor was a red herring. What am I looking for here? Okay. Yeah? Okay. First Sentinel was able to get a dagger past security because it formed part of his gift for the king. After killing the royal and moving the body, the first Sentinel hastily mopped up most of the blood with a curtain. He then edited the recording of the king reading the speech segment he had written so that it said, "We are finished. Do not disturb me until I am ready." Hearing this over the speaker system, the usher escorted the killer out without suspecting anything. That would be it. That would be it. All right. ASH Intelligence Agency. Around 800 BC, High Guardian Trifal Ozul ordered the burning down of universities and libraries throughout Lemuria. His goal was to restrain technological advancement, which had spiraled out of control with. At the same time, the Lemurian Empire's various territories united under the current flag. To reflect this, they also adopted the current following national motto. After the Inferno, only one shall rise bearing the mark of the universe. Because of the information lost during this period, the modern population is largely ignorant of this history, and many believe the motto to be an ancient spiritual prophecy. Why is that turkey so buff? Eternity's End. Spiritual leader meets an unexpected fate. Just getting this one last thing settled. Boop. I felt sick after dinner last night, but it passed quickly. At first I assumed it must be food poisoning, then after I began vomiting foam, I thought maybe the virus had returned. Now, though, I finally understand. My body knew something was wrong with First Sentinel Nagasai? Scratch 28 years, feeling my duty to document this morning's tragic events. By the time I awoke, Kwanzaa was already laying the table. When I came outside, I saw her knock for First Sentinel Nagasai. No one answered. She let herself into his quarters. A few months later, she emerged and told us the terrible news. He too had fallen ill, but had died in his sleep. Ori and Koi have now been allowed to sleep their father while the rest of us wait outside. Gresto. Same thing happened to me. I threw up all foamy after dinner, but soon was fine again. I wonder why only 2 of us seem to have been affected. Perhaps we unknowingly reached a higher level of empathy than the others, which allowed us to feel the first sentinel's energy moving through us in its final moments. She has a watering can. Shouldn't feel sick or sad for that matter. You should feel nothing in particular, for he's not gone. His consciousness has simply been redistributed. Come on, I've already laid the table. Let's eat breakfast. We don't want last night's leftovers to go to waste. All right. Kwanzaa was laying the table. That must be Kwanzaa then. This is Grestel, the scribe. Resto. Ori and Koi are the ones inside. Rather never truly understood the waterfall's proclamations. Clearly it is spirit that survived eternity. Now take this, pass it around inside once you're done. So I just need to figure out which one is which. Should there be an autopsy? Oh, that's Ori. Okay. And that's Koi. And then Anya is the last person who's outside. Okay. Today's my son's 25th birthday. Making them the same age I was when I fulfilled the ancient prophecy, took on this mantle. Kwanzaa is concerned that our boys are not worthy of their destinies. Okay, so Kwanzaa must be the mother. Her intuition has developed impressively. Since she first arrived here days before the second proclamation, she's become a fine mother. Everything is clear now. The waterfall agrees the universe has provided a solution that does not contradict any past proclamations. I revealed this evening. First thing this morning, before anyone else was awake, I found our stupid goat had escaped again. Must have chewed through his robe last night while we were all asleep. So he was definitely there when everyone went to bed yesterday. What everyone here has told me, it sounds like the virus you all had a couple weeks ago is going around again. Surprising, though. I'd have expected you to all be immune from getting it a second time. It's also strange that Mr. Nagasai succumbed to the virus while the 2 others who caught it again seem to have shaken it off. We'll need a full autopsy to get to the bottom of this. Well, now I've got a last name. Boop. It depends on whether Kwanzaa was married to him or whether it just was the mother. Could be either one. Ravi Nagasai. That's him. Alright. Suffered severe burns as a young man, otherwise remarkably fit and healthy for his age. Cover burn areas from direct sunlight, moisturized burn areas time before bed. And DP virus, antiemetics, fluids, and rest. All followers also infected. Some insist taking Quack's medicine. Ooh, that came on me real fast. Absolutely not. No man of his position should ever be made to suffer such an indignity in life or death. Blessed with mark of universe, age 25, destined to live forever. Get plenty of sun on face as a sign of respect for the fire that marked you. Embrace rather than treat the marks with which you've been blessed. Solar plexus chakra blockages. Homeopathic solution 104. Okay, that's a way to do that. Sure. diluting the activating ingredient until not a single speck remains, just water. That actually makes no fucking sense. Ah, okay. Dedicants, Nosy, Rafael, and Tranta, excellent work lately. The universe will surely reward you. Boys, expect the same output from you as any other dedicant. Raise your standards. Friday is a day of rest. Okay. I want to go back to Gresto, Anya, and Kansa. Kansa ends with an R. Okay, so that must be, these must be the last names then. Raffaelli, A.T. Tranta, Tranta, and G.N. Let's see. Okay. And so she is Anya Tranta. She has a watering can, which means she is doing this. This is Monday. Okay. I'm sure it was cold, but welcome home. First Sentinels may not accept donations. They must do away with material goods and wealth. When a First Sentinel dies, his eldest son succeeds him. If the First Sentinel had no sons, there can be no new First Sentinel until another is chosen by the universe to fulfill the ancient prophecy. In the case of twins, there can be 2 First Sentinels. Sin is no longer to be met with punishment, but compassion. The first true First Sentinel Nagazi, will live forever. Moondrift. Rallo Krish. Well, there we go. Jolene Prency. There we go. Jojoba oil. Interesting. The goat has a shaved belly and also threw up suds. Dead fish? Oh, what is this? Luxuries indeed. Start timer and observe effects. After test, clean equipment and water. Only took 7 minutes to reach stage 1 and another 15 for the full effect. The method works. Ready to proceed. So everyone their own leftovers from the previous evening's meal. During the afternoon fast, you may take time off to meditate or study. Cook, bless, and serve a hearty yet simple meal of spiced rice. When setting the table, remember the longer a dedicant has been here, the closer to the First Sentinel's end of the table they have the honor of sitting. Mint, jasmine, chili. Coriander, fresh mix. Okay, okay. So this guy is either here or here. Does he say... There are 2 dishes that are the same. And 2 more here that are the same. Seems kind of like that has something to do with it. If the boys are twins. Okay. "28 years. Okay. Her intuition has developed impressively since she first arrives here days before the 2nd. February 13, 1915. Okay. Okay, Saturday was the last one. 1940. So she came in 25 years ago. Interesting. So she's 25 years ago. They're 25 years old. No? Oh, okay. Not sure why that mattered exactly. They're twins, but okay. Kitchen. Which recipes caused sickness and which didn't? We know this guy was sick. This guy was sick, so the fresh mix did. Her dish did. Here. The mild mix. There's no overlap there, though. He vomited foam. She vomited foam. Jasmine, coriander, cumin, mint, chili, mustard. Unless there are multiple options? No, there isn't. Oh, but wait. Coriander, cumin, ground, mustard, ground. The others are all whole. It was the mortar and pestle. That's what it would have been. So what's up with the goat? Ground of what, though? Oh, big yawn. Into a moisturizer, maybe? Medicine? Nope. Whew. Okay. Whatever Moondrift is, it's poisonous. Oh, look, a bot. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Banned. Nope. Alright, Ravi Nagasi died of poisoning. Or Moondrift poisoning, I guess? Because someone put... Or food poisoning? Food poisoning. Someone put Moondrift paste in the mortar and pestle. Nope. It's just Moondrift poisoning because Moondrift powder. Moondrift poisoning, someone wrote Moondrift paste in the mortar and pestle. Is that not correct? Ah, because he has to put it on for his burns. That's right. Okay. Homi Nagazi announced that he would live forever. Later on, while blank duty. On Saturday. Overnight watch. KN. Like a goat. To the forest or jungle or pond for a test. After it was done, boy, how to see something. Ugh. Wash the mortar and pestle in the pond. That would explain why the fish died. But not with alcohol. Therefore, when the mortar and pestle was used to prepare Sunday's dinner, made people sick that night. Close. Mm. Oh, it's because he used the moisturizer, not the mortar and pestle. There we go. There we go. Two weeks before the first Sentinel's death, Rallo Krish had prescribed a homeopathic moon drip solution to treat the Aldapi virus and his main symptom, foamy vomit. Koi theorized that, according to the key principles of homeopathy, the moon drip flower should therefore cause foamy vomit. He wondered if it could be used as a topical poison to kill his father without arousing suspicion, and set about his test. Dark. You're listening to MU Today, with me, Jurali Poma. Our top story this morning, the king has announced plans to step down from royal duties following mounting pressure from the clergy and public. In a statement, Tikor Palace said King Orant would relinquish power to his son, Prince Lutri, at an official ceremony on Wednesday. The announcement follows days of unrest in which crowds have taken to the streets to protest the king's recent solstice speech, which centered around plans to westernize Lemuria. Ascension. A secret is unearthed at Koi's temple. Come on. That's it. That explains the discrepancy. I'm going to talk to him about this. It has to stop. Inhaler. Interesting. Waterfall proclamations. More proclamations. Sincere gifts are to be distinguished from donations. First Sentinels may permit the former. First Sentinel need only relinquish all material possessions and wealth once in his lifetime. Then onward he may keep whatever the universe bestows upon him, provided it is for the benefit of all. First Sentinel Pravi Nagazi will live forever for his favorite son Koi. First Sentinel Koi Nagazi must spread his love to his female followers who are to embrace this honor. Oh, that's creepy. Icky. And what happened to the fact that both his sons would be. Borrow Betsy again. Treat your boys to lunch at the new pub in town. On me. Take your time. Keep the change. Okay. This changes everything. Oh, I wonder who that could be. Teza Navari, the naive one. Those look like they're expensive things on that key. Maybe we'll all progress to level 9, granting you access to some of Lemuria's most ancient knowledge. The process will begin with a deep demonstration. While in a deep trance, I will activate this ancient relic with my mind. You shall witness its miraculous powers. Tell no one what you see, for they are not yet ready. Afterwards, you will renounce your old life, embrace your new name, which the universe has chosen for you. Let us begin. Hello, another golden idol. Done, I can finally rest. You'll need this when you get there. Dispose of the stone when you're done. JP has permission to leave the compound walls until 11 p.m. Signed, KN. This night I was once again haunted by my dark secret in my sleep. With this recurring nightmare never cease. As so often before, my father's specter entered my room and darkness fell. He lifted a finger to his lips and whispered, "You will pay for what you did to me. A life for a life." Being so perspective, I already know that our comrade has sadly left for Oria's camp. Never struck me as the type, to be honest. There's one less key on here now. Helen Martin, desperate to shake mommy and daddy's little princess image, responds to flattery. Lizzie Young, strong thirst for knowledge, liable to stop donating if she thinks she's learned everything. Nina Lavelle fears appearing foolish, easy to manipulate through validation. Maggie Carter wants to prove she can handle herself, seeks to impress when subtly undermined. Resto Notzi, father scribe since beginning, strong believer, good to have inner circle, just don't let him oversteps bounds. Has been showing signs of doubt lately, keep an eye on him. Jamal DePira, reliable ever since he showed up here, has opportunity to run a tournament early on, but proved his loyalty and worth that day. Not too bright, but useful servant, does as told, no questions asked. This fire extinguisher isn't so good, and the CO2 seems damaged. Interesting. Ori's camp, that snake. Say, it's freezing here. You mind if I close the window? Ah. But that's gonna leave them dead. V is missing. And I think that V is this right here. And therefore 5 is missing. Here we go. Helen Martin. So we have naive, independent, coddled, and wise. I'm guessing Lizzie Young is the naive one, aka Tessa Navari. Because I think these are not descriptive so much as they are prescriptive. Independent one, Mommy and Daddy's Little Princess image, Helen Martin. Response to flattery, yeah. Nina Lavelle, fears appearing foolish, wise. And coddled as Maggie Carter. Nicely done. All right, all right, all right, all right. What room is that? To borrow Betsy. What's Betsy then? The dump truck is missing. And there are 2 forklifts. That's a dead body. Yeah, that's a dead body. Resto notes you discovered that Boy Nagasai was being no. Okay. Why are you so sure? blasted him with the fire extinguisher? Oh, wait, there are two forklifts. So it wasn't the idol that was doing the lifting. It's the forklift that's doing the lifting. Yeah, okay. He's faking an idol. He said that explains the discrepancy. There's an extra room behind it. That's the forklift. Gresto revealed that he figured out how Koi's levitation trick worked. Koi feared Gresto might expose him as a fraud. Knowing Gresto would be asthmatic, Koi blasted him in the face with carbon dioxide, killing his own pet bird in the crossfire. With Gresto debilitated and gasping for air, Koi bludgeoned him over the head with a heavy fire extinguisher, killing him instantly. Woof. Noble citizens of Lemuria, my father has brought great shame on the Manzik family. I assure you my vision for this fine country bears no relation to his. To demonstrate my commitment to our ancient traditions, my first act as king shall be to appoint none other than first sentinel Pravi Nagazi. Oh. Who has fulfilled the ancient prophecy to the position of royal spiritual advisor. In this role, first sentinel Nagazai shall have access to me in a way few others are permitted. Twice a year before each solstice, he shall meet with me privately to help shape the path I lay out for our nation over the following period. From this day forth, no monarch shall be without his or her spiritual advisor, always the first sentinel of the day. Let us never forget our spiritual roots, for we are not Westerners, but proud Lemurians. Now those two things are about to coincide in a not good way, is it? Revelation. Ori receives a haunting message. But I wonder how this relates back to what happened in Albion. Yes, Blessed One, I have heard your words and recorded them faithfully. I will relay them to my dedicants imminently. By your command it shall be done on the date you have given me. Whoa. So ends today's reading of the scripture. Now prepare yourselves, for first sentinel Ori shall soon return bearing the waterfall's divine proclamation. Until that blessed moment, let us pray that the wisdom our master brings will illuminate our path and strengthen our faith. Waterfall. The first proclamation had something to do with sinners. I'm sure the second one was about dedicants and their money. Third mentioned not endangering someone. Fourth involved not leaving. Fifth mentioned a virus. No, I'm going to miss Master Ori's grand revelation if I can't figure out these soon. His words shape our very purpose. So lucky to serve the one true chosen leader. How could such a perfect figure be brothers without that blasphemous fool Koi? Can't wait to hear what the waterfalls told Master Oreo. Wish I could hear its voice too. This one actually has me a bit stumped, I won't lie. Bit stumped. Oh, the symbols painted on their foreheads. Okay, that was a good hint. Okay. His symbol is square, so he is Ori. Triangle is Koi. And what's that in the middle there? Bobby? Then what is this over here? Temple? Hey, we got it. Got it. Cool. Alright, so in that case, I know, for instance, that means temple. Now, the wiggly versus regular line in which direction they go in. I think that's where this comes in handy. The straight line to the right is must. The wiggly line to the left is did. Okay. So in this case, these are all did. And we know this symbol here is waterfall. So that's waterfall. That symbol is Pravi. This is kill. This has a line over it. What does that mean in this case? Resurrect? Fire's proclamation has something to do with sinners. Start with a reward. This is reward, that is punish. Okay. That's not helpful to me. I need similar. What is this one? 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth one. Fifth mention of virus. This is the gospel. This is about what happened to Pravi with the fire, the burning. So Pravi did pray inside temple. That's the temple that's ruined at the base of the waterfall. Fire did burn temple, waterfall did extinguish fire. Fire, yeah. That's extinguish. Burn, okay. Fire did burn Pravi. Fire did resurrect Pravi. No. Maybe it's that it did not kill Pravi. Did not. Okay. The monument then. Where is who now? Ori. So Ori's temple. Straight lines are must. Or must not. Must punish sinners. What did you say the second one was? The second one was about dedicants and their money. Okay. Burn. They must burn their money. So that's burn. Dedicants must. See that here. Third mention, not endangering someone. Okay. Must protect or must not endanger. Must not. Okay. So the dot above is the opposite of the other one, but the line indicates the not part. So again, dedicants. Dedicants must not leave. Must not leave the temple. And again, must not. The virus must not kill Ori. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh boy. All right. Let's start with some names that we have here. I can see that is Koi's temple. Third line here. That is about Koi himself. More of Koi's temple. More of Koi's temple. Koi's dedicants. This one is waterfall. That is fire. That is kill, I believe. Yes. That is burn. Here. Virus did not kill that symbol, which I don't know. Mother. That's mother. Specifically, your mother. Virus did not kill your mother. I don't know what that one is. Your dedicants? It's the little thing. Your dedicants did kill your mother. What? I don't know what that symbol means at all. Something about Koi's temple. Leave. Or... Mother. Oh, but because the line is on the other side, I think it's father. That makes more sense. Okay. Virus did not kill your father. Your dedicants did kill your father. Or wait, no. Oh, that's a family tree. Oh, father, mother, son. In which case, the side ones being sister, brother, the line is over the one without the little fins. So it's brother, your brother. Your brother did kill your father, which is what happened. This is a fun puzzle. But what does this mean? If this in the family tree is you, to mean like you, your brother, your sister, you, your father, you, your mother, this must be you. You must enter Koi's temple. Koi must enter Koi's temple. You and your dedicants, or your dedicants, I guess. Your dedicants must burn Koi's temple. Koi's dedicants must burn Koi's temple. It's facing that way. What does that mean? So it's fire, burn you. Will not burn you. Because he's like his father. Waterfall will not something you. Endanger you. Protect you? Waterfall will not protect you. Waterfall will protect you. Will. Okay. I'm getting the lines mixed up and what they mean. It doesn't matter which way they're facing. The squiggly one is did. Squiggly one to the left is did. Straight to the right is must. Squiggly to the right is will. And squiggly to the left must be something that's not on here, actually. It's not listed. Never mind. There's only 3 possibilities. Did, will, and must. Waterfall will protect you. Fire will kill your brother. Fuck yeah. Alright. Shastai and Danitzi and the amazing flying boy. Blasphemers brought to justice. Pair of magicians who spread malicious lies about the Blessed Waterfall have been executed under new blasphemy laws. At the public cinema screening yesterday, husband and wife Shastai and Danitzi Akai were overheard questioning the veracity of the miracle that saved Pravi Nagasai. Today, both were found guilty of spreading misinformation before being swiftly beheaded. The ruling and sentence were given by His Majesty King Lutri Banzak, with guidance from his spiritual advisors, First Sentinels Koi and Ori Nagasai. King Lutri's public approval ratings are at an all-time high thanks largely to his firm religious stance, new polling suggests. How is this related to the king being killed at the beginning? Like, he's been killed. Lutri, right? Yeah, he's dead. So we haven't caught up yet. Blaze of glory. A victor rises from the ashes. Who won? Scribe, take down this message discreetly and have it delivered to King Lutri at once. Your Highness, I regret to inform you today's trial has not gone to plan. Our insider could not be found this morning, but we saw no way to halt the proceedings without arousing suspicion. Now the trial has ended, the spectators have accepted their new sole First Sentinel. Royal Councilors reviewed First Sentinel Ori Nagasai's challenge to his brother Koi. Several council members initially raised concerns about the possibility of Ori becoming the first Sentinel should Koi perish. Without Koi's limiting influence, they argued, Ori's unpredictable nature could render him difficult to control. As First Sentinels are among the few afforded the privilege of holding private council with His Majesty, maintaining stability in this role is paramount. The favored party was contacted discreetly to confirm that he had a plan to ensure his survival. His plan satisfies our conditions and his accomplice has passed our clearance checks. We have provided the spare for handover. Therefore, His Majesty King Lutri Manzak has authorized a trial ordeal. Koi, we're always a few rungs short of full ladder. Why on earth might I accept such a challenge? Get stuffed. Ori, so you admit you could not possibly win. Then you should renounce your title, or have you no shame whatsoever? Changed my mind. I now realize there's no chance of me losing, so why shouldn't I take this opportunity to double my following? Before long, I'll be living better than ever off your dedicants' donations. What a pity you won't be around to see it. That settles it. My dedicants and I will show up at your temple on the date given to me by the waterfall. You will receive no advance notice. I don't want you preparing any of your tricks. Even the palace will not know when the trial is to take place until I inform them on the day itself. So dramatic, fine. I'll be here ready and waiting. Hang on, Manny. I'm still struggling to keep up with the victory speech, and before that started, I didn't have time to finish the minutes. My fingers are going to fall off at this rate. Please bear with me, I'm still not entirely sure what just happened, but I'll do my best to recount everything. This morning as I prayed in the study, I entered a deep trance and lost all sense of time and space. Where my consciousness returned to this earthly plane, I found myself surrounded by fire and smoke, yet I feel no pain. Instead, I heard the voice of our beloved waterfall. It said, "Fear not, child of the universe, for this is your destiny." This experience has given me a whole new perspective on life. As such, my master ceremony is called the Trial to Order. Zero Leg Stoy and Nali Jarati shared the participants, shackled them together inside the prayer hall, and returned the keys to the master ceremonies. Kwanzaa Rafeli and Teza Navari ensured all exits were locked, as well as blocked by at least one follower from each camp. The king's soldiers also assumed their positions. Aniyat Tranta and Fez Relaki handed out Molotov cocktails to all followers from both camps, saw they were thrown through every window in unison. The fire was allowed to rage for several hours until it finally died down by itself. Victor declared as... How can this be? We cannot deny the Blessed Waterfall's choice. Truly a miracle. First Sentinel Ori Nagasai has challenged his brother First Sentinel Kori Nagasai to trial by ordeal. Koi has accepted the challenge. Both men will be locked inside Koi's temple, shackled to one another at the hands and feet. The building was set ablaze by the dedicants who will guard all possible exits alongside soldiers from King Lutri Manzak's royal army. The Blessed Waterfall will surely protect he who is worthy of his position, leaving he who is undeserving to perish. This is a lot. This is a lot. And yeah, I'm there with you. This is not a fun time. Love religious extremism versus religious corruption. Prior to today's trial, Ori and Koi Nagasai chose their respective overseers as followers. Restraint, Zira and Jamadi. Exitway, Kansa and Teza. Ignition, Ania and Fez. Restraint overseers to secure shackles. Exitway overseers to ensure all block. Start fire. Ah. Famous symbol of Koi. Palladium necklace. Palladium jewelry is more expensive than platinum because it's harder to make. Hand-woven mantle decorated with traditional Lurian pattern. Black pearl bracelet once belonged to Lankan Raja family. Silk garment was custom made in Louis Bernard Fashion House. Seven-headed serpent tattoo, circling palm and back of right hand. Donate to Koi's charitable foundation. Get one as a sign of your generosity. That is the right hand. This guy doesn't have any tattoos by the looks of it. Such my first act will be to put an end to donations and punishment. After that, I would like to live out the rest of my days in solitude, though I will always be with you in spirit. Though he has a key. Curious. To think they nearly left you in there, you're coming with me. Huh. And these are the originals. What am I missing here? Unless I have to figure some things out. Okay. Ori challenged Koi. Koi accepted thinking he could win if he... stole a key from... Jamati Pura? Jamati Pura unlocked his shackles with it and then exited or entered a bunker. But before proceedings began, something stole the key? Seriously? Another one? Oh, maybe not. Whatever this is. Is that a bot? Account was created 15 minutes ago. Yeah, that's a bot. Boop. Received a key from Germany Pier, unlocked his shackles with it, entered a bunker. Our insider could not be found this morning, but we saw no way to halt proceedings. Zero Leg Stoy and Nali Jarati searched shackles. Those are not the people that were supposed to do that, were they? Shoot. Yeah, someone else ended up doing Koi, and that was the problem. So Jamadi Pira must have been stole the key and then locked it with a belt. No. Is that Jamadi Pira himself? Oh, maybe that's why both of the brothers are under there and they both died. Entered the bunker. As a result, only Jamadi Pira survived. Interesting. The twists. The twists. Hey. Yeah, there he is. Koi really has a sick mind choosing this of all places, although I suppose no one will ever disturb the sacred ground here. Hang on a second. Interesting. So is he still... I don't know, I'm confused. Leave this when you get there, dispose of the snow once you're done. Last night I was once again haunted by my dark secret in my sleep. With this recurring nightmare ever cease? So often before, my father's specter entered my room when darkness fell. He lifted a finger to his lips and whispered, "You will pay for what you did to me, a life for a life." Could this really have been the result of a miracle win, like they say? Something with the footage seems off. These are the two that were killed. Huh. Maybe it was. What else could explain the water's trajectory? If we only had a better viewing angle. So my grandson has become lucky. He's inherited such strong features from you, Shastai. I left the family. Are these the parents of the guy? How dare they doubt the blessed water bottle in public as soon as it ends. I'm reporting to the King Lutri's purity guards. Nope. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Jamadi Pira knew when to hide in the bunker because... someone told someone else the trial date. revenge was to kill... Right. That he killed the king. That's why he killed the king. Oh my god. Wow. That was a deep fucking thing. Jamadi Pira wanted to king Lutri Manzek, Koi Nagazai, and Ori Nagazai because together they had ordered that his parents whose name is Shestai is one of them, Denisi, be executed. Jamadi Pira was able to access the waterfall because Koi Nagazai gave him the code so that Restonosi's body could be buried there. Later, Jamadi Pira returned and spoke to Nagasai from behind. No. Spoke to Ori Nagasai from behind the waterfall, ordering him to hold the trial by Dio. Before the trial began, Jamadi Pira locked himself inside the bunker, leaving Ori and Koi to die. All this led to Jamadi Pira being appointed first sentinel, giving him access to Lutri Manzek. I want to go back to the waterfall scene and see if you can see him in there now. After his parents' execution, Jamadi Pira sought revenge against King Lutri Manzek and his two first sentinels, Ori and Koi Nagazai. He joined Koi's following with the aim of obtaining intelligence and access. Before long, he had gained Koi's trust by using his knowledge of magic to devise ways for Koi to perform miracles. From there, he bided his time and used proximity to Koi to uncover more useful information. After Koi gave Jamadi access to the waterfall, Jamadi spotted the cave behind it. Seeing an opportunity, he formulated his plan. The airfield, Anya. Meanwhile, in Albion, Oriole the Golden Idol. Oh, look. And turn it over. It's fake. Yeah. Okay, I want to go back to the... You see someone behind the waterfall? You can see there's a ledge here, but you can't really see if there's a person back there. Damn, that would have been neat. I'm just so curious how these are all coming together somehow. 20 minutes until I have to go to bed here. Oh, it's tough. I'm gonna start it. Witness the age of restraint, in which an ancient society cracks down on dangerous technology. So this must be when Lemuria basically stopped doing what it was doing. Whoa. They have cool shit. Fruits of Disobedience, a tragic occurrence in an ancient orchard. Whoa. Come, Father, I'll mislead them as much as you will. Aren't they simply ensuring that the truth is revealed? Why the eldest should inherit the orchard. My brother's lazy. His wife is disrespectful. My nephew is useless. All three Lurvils have yet to prove their worth to the orchards. My parents will see the truth soon enough. Property of Nada Yelda. My son was just killed, and they raid my orchards and strap us in Veridolas like we're liars. Alarm as much as you will. Aren't they simply ensuring the truth is revealed? See, the range is short and its uses are limited. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. I assume my husband Tanis told you the same thing. So you deny that misuse was behind this. Raska, be forthcoming with information. Nobody will be punished. Raska. Technological abuse report. Violation of national restraint policy. Tanska Orchard, Xenopolis. Fused organic matter to be determined memory removal. We're giving your testimony. Let's make sure your temporary Veridola is calibrated. Repeat after me. I am a sentinel. I am not a sentinel. The canal is pink. The canal is blue. I am a sentinel. I am not a sentinel. The canal is pink. The canal is blue. Sir, the family members with me in this white fruit orchard only used our approved tools today. Everyone stayed in their assigned orchards. Mori, if we finish before your uncle and aunt today, with the eldest of the lifeblood of these orchards, I will take you to a spiel dance performance. Do not disappoint me, son. So his name is Lamori. Yelda. Oh! That is where a person used to stand. Holy shit. Alright. Interesting. I don't think that's what's supposed to be there. I went to the glut fruit orchard with my grandfather for the harvest. What else is there to say? I harvested glut fruit. So interviewing family members separately, please recount your day to me. Oh, fuck. That's... No shit, he's not breathing. He's half plant now. That's real bad. Harvest day assignments, glut fruit, Etham Tanis, spite fruit, Nada Lamori and Raska, and bait fruit, Lurm and Vel. No one did. Please let us grieve in peace. Whatever happened today was an accident. Where did you take my son? Son is being questioned at the Spiteford Orchard. This is all standard procedure for our investigations. Why do you fear us? An approved harvester could not have caused this atrocity. Which of you broke the charter? Modified time requires modified safeguard to work. I need to adjust that as well then. It'll be so much more efficient. Better reach means quicker work. I'll test it today. I'll prove that Nada's wrong about me. Tavik Tu and Marina Frepo have joined hands in marriage. In line with Lemurian tradition, their new family name will be Tavrina. Lurm Lurvel handles a glut fruit. Tanska family orchards voted best fruit planters in Lemur. Safety charters. Farmers. Oh my god, I hate the little noise these things make. Farmers may only use approved harvesters comprising neck, extendable, for use on bait fruit plants. Tine keeps raised range about a hand's length. Barrel corresponds to a specific bin's portal. Transmitter pointed at ground during use. Grip for holding. Safeguard supplied by the sentinels. Prevents targeting of any matter except for fruit. Prevents invalid harvester configurations. Okay. So now we know that Yelda, Nada, Lamori, and his wife. Yelda. His name is Nada, so the duh comes from him, but the yell, where does that come? Vel? Lurum, Lurvel. Tanis, Rasa, Tanska. Mori, Etham, Vel. Where did you take my son? In the Spite Fruit Orchard. Which one is Spite Fruit again? Ah, this is the sun. Okay. So Spite Fruit's the pink one. Yellow is the Glut Fruit. Bait Fruit is the... Nope. That's a Glut Fruit. Why do you fear us? I know, right? Like, you roll in here, you have the ability to completely erase someone's memory or entire being. Why do you fear us? No shit. Lurum Lurvel handles a grapefruit. Glut Fruit. That's Lurum Lurvel. Who is the deceased? Maska was in the... This person was in the Glut Fruit Orchard. There's a list of assignments somebody has. Was it here? Yeah, okay. Etham and Tanis. Etham and Tanis. This is either Etham or Tanis. I don't know who that is, which one that is. My son was just killed, and they raid my orchards and strap us in variables like we're liars. My son was just killed. Vel? Tanska? Is that it? Tanska Family Orchards. Norm Lorvel. No. No. Oh, this one's tough. This is another weird puzzle.
You just entered my room through the wall.
I mean, with the technology they have, who the hell knows? They might be... They might be. That right. Marielda got that right. Nadielda got that right. What's wrong? Raska. And Sprite Fruit with Nada and Lamori. The children and I obey the charter with exactness. Assume you, my husband Tanis. This must be Tanis then. Tanis and Raska Tanska. That's how we get their last name. They're related. Their children were Lurum and Nada. Nada Yelda. Vel is the only thing that's close to that, so I'm gonna say Vel Yelda. And then you. Who are the two people? Who are the people out? Lurum and Vel. Well, Lurum was over here. This is the one there. So Vel must be this guy. No, sorry. Other one. Etham and Tanis. Okay. But Tanis is this guy. So that must be Etham. Etham. Who are you, though? Etham. Nada said his wife, though. Maybe this isn't Nada's wife. This is Lurvel's wife, Lurum's wife. So, Bel Lurvel. My nephew is useless. All the Lurvels. So I think his last name is also Lurvel. Got it. Alright, we got there. Alright. Not complicated at all. So, this is parent, sibling, spouse, child, child's nephew. There we go. The orchards. Which ones are which again? Glut fruit. The two people in the glut fruit orchards were Etham and Tanis. The three people in Spite Fruit were Nada, Lamori, and Raska. Nada, Lamori, and Raska. Here we go. Okay. The harvester has specific parts to it. Oops. Okay. Guessing the safeguard is that thing right here. This is a grip. That makes sense. Safeguard, safeguard, safeguard. Boop. That's an emitter of some kind? Transmitter? Yeah, transmitter. What is this thing? Time feral. Wait, no, the safeguard is provided by the sentinels. This is the sentinel symbol, so that must be the safeguard. Okay. All right, the black thing is the extendable bit. This thing right here is the extendable bit. Extendable. So that's the neck. That one is the neck. This I've seen different colors, so I think that is the barrel, making the tine. That no. No. Okay. Okay. Barrel corresponds to a specific bin's portal. Oh wait, that's yellow. The flash here is yellow, so that's the portal. So, hey, okay, there we go. All right. Okay, this guy fucked himself over, basically. Lurum Lurval modified. Which part is that? There's two parts to that. Safeguard of a harvester. Or the tine. I think it's the tine, because that's the thing. The safeguard is the part that he removed, basically. So the tine to extend its range. In the process, the safeguard was also modified. Spite fruit. Well, in a spite fruit orchard, Lurum Lurval aimed a transmitter at harvester. The harvester that he did at is in the spite fruit thing, so he aimed it at a spite fruit plant. And it took the whole plant along with him. Incorrect. All right. So much more efficient, better reach quicker break. I'll test it today. I'll prove that Nada is wrong about me. Nada is wrong about me. Nephew is useless. Brother's lazy. Is it the nephew? Etham? Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Etham Lurville modified the tine of a harvester to exchange its range. The process safeguard was also modified. Spite fruit orchard. Etham Lurville aimed a harvester at a spite fruit plant. Lurville was behind the plant and so was fused with it. It's bait fruit, not spite fruit. That's why. Okay, that's an easy fix. Somehow that's still wrong. Wait, where was he? He was in a glut fruit or... Okay, wait. Okay. He aimed from across the river there, and that's what blasted the thing and fused all of it. Etham Lurville wanted to prove that he and his family were assets to the orchard, so he created a more effective harvester. However, in the process, he made it much more dangerous and accidentally killed his father. Afterwards, Sentinels arrived to investigate the accident. Alright, we'll watch the little cutscene, and then we gotta go to bed. Top 3 highlights from last night's drinks event. Go. Easy. Loverboy serenading you over the PA system. Please do not remind me. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. Moving on. How about your flawless impression of Tala? You sneeze without authorization. Prepare to be vaporized. My masterpiece. That was amazing. Speaking of Tala's wrath, how could we forget the old-timer speech about ending the restraint policy? I was merely being ironic. It was quite the manifesto. Soon all Lemurians will agree. We have the power but are unwilling to use it. This cannot stand. The strong must dominate the weak. So much fuss over a drunken joke. Joke or not, we might have to tell Mommy and Daddy. Better safe than sorry. No, please, I beg you. Tal has no sense of humor. Relax, they're messing with you. We all know you would never meant something like that. Oh, right. Of course, very droll. Haha. Okay. Interesting. Well, that is it for tonight. Oh. Tired. I am so ready for bed. Oh my god. I think I was ready for bed when I woke up this morning, let's be honest. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thank you again for joining me. We've got what? 3 more scenes in this scenario, and then 1 more scenario after that. And then we're done with this game. It's over, you know? At which point, I think, like I said before, I was probably going to go back to Indiana Jones. So, yeah, again, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. We'll pick up with this next week on Tuesday, I believe. Let me just double check my schedule real quick. I've got a weird schedule next week. I will be streaming. Yes. I will be sore, but streaming. So I will be back next week on Tuesday. Keep an eye out for the announcement there. We'll finish up probably finish up with the rest of Rise of the Golden Idol. Until then, take care, everyone. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everybody.